It's a later start than usual. Got no one to blame but myself and that lighter stealing mouse bastard.
The plan was to get to the main road and then head slightly off route to a pueblo called Catavina. Catavina is the next resupply point for the next 126 miles to Santa Rosalita, so is a necessary detour. My bike tyre still wasn't seated properly, but I wasn't going to mess with it until I got into civilization. So it was a slow day of working through some deep sand.
These are the worst.
The audio in this clip got ruined by the wind, but I think I was just excited to see some boulders. I was pretty close to the main road by this point, but still had the detour to ride to Catavina. I would likely be getting there after sunset, and I would need the morning to resupply, so I decided I would take a rest day, and to get the bike sorted and packed, and then an early start the following day to try and clear the 126 miles in 2 days. I would pack supplies for 3 days, just in case.
Sí, es muy bonito, puente bajo la estrella. Pero en las noches...
There wasn't a lot going on in Catavina. My hotel room had a dripping tap, no electricity, and an overly excited rooster. I was pretty happy to get out of there and back into the desert. And so the 126 miles of desert begins. Let's hope nothing breaks.
Six a.m. My bike. It's probably the heaviest it's ever going to be. I think I got 8 litres of water on there. And got to try and cycle 60-70 miles today. Which is why I'm awake so early. I've got a really crappy breakfast. Because this town sucks. So yeah, better get going. I love washboarded roads. Literally just got off the tarmac, straight onto this. Oh, what a great way to get back on the Baja Divide route, eh? Taking down the tyre pressures, it's made things a lot more comfortable. More sluggish though, but I should float on the sand better. But look how beautiful it is. Sunrise, cactuses, sandy roads. Whoa, washboard! Oh, and this camera lens occasionally bashes me in my shin. Right where I've got that big bruise from falling on a concrete step. I'm gonna have to adjust that. I don't want him bashing me there again, that hurt.
Despite the washboarded roads, the plant life here was absolutely thriving, and it was a really beautiful landscape to cycle through. I just had to keep an eye out for the spiky cactus grenades that littered the ground. Tubeless tyres are essential.
The ocean. Tired today. Just had a rest day and I'm tired. Probably because there's been a lot of hills today. My bike's probably the heaviest it's ever been. Sunrise. I got some sea over there. Good morning. It's day 15. Day 14 of actual cycling because I had a rest day. 6:50 in the morning. Whenever we camp by the coast, everything just gets covered in condensation. Everything is wet. My sleeping bag, anything exposed from the top, just seems to get soaking wet. So now I've got to dry all that out at lunchtime, which is going to be fun. And yeah, we did 100 kilometers yesterday, which is a lot. And we're going to do the same today to get to Santa Rosalita, which is doable, providing it's not as hilly as yesterday and my legs are feeling a bit more awake. It's going to be some nice coastal riding, I hope. And I do like coastal riding. But I can get there before sunset and get some food because I've eaten all my snacks. And snacks are essential. Quesadillas with toffee sauce. This shit is amazing. So yeah, I did it. 126 miles, over 200 kilometers in 2 days. I was feeling very tired by the end, but got to Santa Rosalita, found a shop, bought a load of food, and they had some apartments there, but I've only had one night camping since I was last in the hotel for 2 nights, so I couldn't really justify another one. So I cycled down a bit further than the town, found a cracking spot on the beach. There's no one here. So yeah, camping out on the beach under the stars. Doesn't feel too damp tonight, but there always seems to be a condensation by the coast. I've had a campfire. I put a rock over the top of the campfire and I've been cooking my tortillas on that. They're so much better when they're warmed up. And at the shop I found this like toffee sauce. So I had a little treat. Some hot tortillas with toffee sauce on them. It was so good. So yeah, I've just eaten so many tortillas with hot frijoles and hot toffee sauce. So I'm going to sleep well tonight. Yeah, slept really well last night. I was nice and warm. No condensation, which was strange considering how close to the sea we are. And I got a great little morning snack set up. Got my tortillas. This one's got a bit burnt. All better. I'm gonna have some with some toffee sauce in a minute. Coastline down here is just fantastic. Got loads of pelicans coming in, skimming the waves, doing some fishing, and the riding's really nice too. I'm in such a good mood today. It's probably because I had toffee sauce for breakfast. That makes such a difference. I'm going to start every day with toffee sauce from now on. Look at these waves. I want to go for a swim, but if I get salt anywhere near my crotch, it's going to be a bad day in the saddle. Oh, so tempting though. Back on the highway, but headwind coming from exactly the direction I'm going. It's annoying. It takes all the energy out of you. You're not moving anywhere. I don't think it's too far to the next town, so I can stop and get some lunch. I probably can't hear a word I'm saying. Wind sucks. We have Coffee Table Mountain. It's so windy.
After battling the headwind, I met some Danes and arrived at a mission in the desert to spend the night.
So I've been looking around this area for ages, trying to find these hot springs, and I think I eventually found it. It's just kind of this pool of water, but it's warm.
So I'm going to have myself a nice little bath. We've even got some dodgy changing facilities.